your dream, comrade.
Join with us, comrades.
Game 2.2. We get no characters based on the teaser.
Stay away from
Yes. I haven't made a video on the teaser. I've been busy doing so much. But yeah, hopefully it was better with the male character designs. It's crazy. This is one of the few games where a lot of the community wants male characters, like where I see people really wanting male characters. So yeah.
Break never warns about its changes.
Target confirmed. So, then don't worry. Together, we are here. Keep up the pace. I'm Robot, child of science.
I just read the title saying executed. That's hilarious. But what's good, Arcs?
Don't let go. To write a future for everyone. Barrage.
Victory, the mother of arrogance.
Janala, no better sounds feminine. I'm wrong. So they both 6 stars. This is true. Those names do like because of the tropics, I'm like there's a possibility, but this is true. They are kind of like they are feminine in name. I mean, the Mr. Duncan seems like it's gonna be the 5. Well, the Mr. Duncan seems like it's gonna be the 4. But Lopera, Anjo, Nala. The Nala part is feminine, especially since this is Brazil, so it's a little bit of Spanish, and all of those have feminine. The If it was like Lopero, something like that, instead of Lopera, that does sound feminine. Now that I actually think about it, the chances of it is kind of low, which is unfortunate. That's good, Nymph. I gotta get back my VTuber character. I'll probably do that right now. I had moved my whole setup and desk into my bedroom, and so I don't have it set up because I also reset every time I do anything major with my computer. I give it a good old wipe. Like I just wipe everything, but so I have to re-download all the software. And I don't have the, I'm probably sure I don't have the OBS. No, I got it right here. By the way, it'll be back. Uh, I still have my global. I haven't played much of it, but I do still have my global. The thing is that I haven't been able to get any of the characters of late because of me having to spend. And I personally don't see a reason to spend on global. I mean, global needs all the money they can get, but me personally, I don't find a reason to spend on global. So like, I haven't really streamed there because I haven't been able to get the last two characters. So like, the last character I got was Isolde. Also, Lex, I have a question. Is bonus attack on a Psyche can increase attack scaling in characters? Yeah, the attack can help them out. For most of them, though, the healing, like, done cubes help them a lot more in trying to boost up their attack. But, yeah. Seems like this is tripping. Okay, there we go. Yo, thank you for the sub. Yo, it's good, bro. I'm talking about Vila on Raid Hurts. You can't do the super epic round 30 nukes. It doesn't feel the same. Because you're missing out. You gotta think about like how much like damage and everything you're missing out on, right? So if I let me see so we can get the translated version. So yeah, so when you do Vila, if you just so happen to put her in, if you're doing it while you have her in Masalka status, that's even better because then each one of her incantations are getting that extra damage, right? But you're also getting, for her being mental, 30% crit and 40% crit damage, which like if you're already pretty high on crit, that all gets converted to damage. So you're missing out on a lot of DPS there without having Vila. Yeah, I know. I can't get my, you know what I'm gonna do? That way y'all don't miss me. It's not gonna move, but I can put my picture here. That way y'all know it's me. No one will know it's me on the stream unless I... Oop, I flipped it the wrong way. There we go. I'll add the movement after the stream. I can't do it during stream or else I'd have to close the whole program down. Let's see. Need to go to Utu. Plant and spirit. Okay. Most likely gonna be a plant team. We're gonna do Argus DPS. This is really all the characters we need. When was the last time I found a shiny Luxray? It's been a while. I love Pokemon, but I also have low patience. So like the shiny hunting, I haven't done in a while. I think I did it to get my one shiny Luxray, but like I haven't done it in any of the other games because like it's so tedious. I mean, it's easy now. It's way easier now. Like I've been playing Pokemon since the Red Blue days, and so like I really just normally get them on. I want, if I happen to get a shiny, I happen to get a shiny. Like I've caught maybe 2 shiny Pokemon while just randomly playing the game. I think it was a Golbat and a Spinda. No, and a Skarmory. Those are the 3 times like where I've actually just like ran across a shiny. The first time, let me see. The first time I ran across Spinda, it was shiny. I think I killed it because I didn't see the I didn't pay it. Like I saw the effect and I thought my game was glitching, and this was back in Silver. I don't really care. But yeah, I killed it. Not Spinda. Yeah, no, it was Spinda. But yeah. What do I think about Mercuria? Okay, well, so it depends on who you ask. So, I have the characters that make her look really good, okay? And that means a lot. By having the character that makes the character look good, obviously, like, thoughts change and stuff like that. So, with having her, like, Argus, Marcus, and even if you want to put her with Windsong, like, they all look good with me using them. But if you were to use Mercuria with like some other characters, she wouldn't look as great because the whole thing about her is consistency, right? More than anything, it's her being consistent. And like honestly, without the characters that can get their cards leveled up, she doesn't feel as good. She really doesn't want you merging cards and stuff like that. So you got to get a character who has like their own Empower Incantation version, hence being Marcus or Argus. And if you don't have those characters, or you don't plan on getting those characters, she just doesn't feel as good.
Don't mess with Texas.
Journey to the cosmos.
Don't waste my time.
Hope they introduce new star mineral. I'm pretty sure a mineral character is going to come out. Like, I'm pretty sure a mineral character is going to come out. We haven't seen one since the free character being Semmelweis. So, they've put out plenty of plants, so we can do without plant for a good while. And we got a beast character with Joe. Ours, and then we got Spirit. Like, we've gotten plenty of Spirit characters as well, which is, like, odd to say. Like, yeah, the last star character was Windsong, which, yeah, that'll be, from what they used, like, for what we thought was, like, a lot of star characters before, they haven't had, like, that many lately, right? Since, well, no, there was Ezra. So they did Ezra 1.5, and then in 1.8 they did Windsong. We just had a lot of star back to back, because we had Tooth Fairy in 1.2, and then we had 37 in 1.4, Ezra in 1.5, and then in 1.6 we had Yenny as the healer. So like I can feel like we had a lot of star at like the beginning of the game.
I will remember your sacrifice. Arcane Flick. Hot scale.
Don't waste my time.
Bang, bang.
Opinions on Argus? Argus is cool. She can work. She is also in a interesting where she wants to be with characters who can level up cards. She works really, really, really well with Mercuria and Marcus. Other than that, as a sub DPS support, she doesn't feel as great.
I know how to use
Yeah.
The
It's
trail was all too
because her follow-up is based off of the level of the cards. And you don't, and you can't merge cards because that lowers the amount of cards that you can play. So this is another character that doesn't want you merging cards to be able to get those high card values. But Argus is able to give herself Empower Incantation to get her own card levels up. And in her follow-up does a decent amount of damage. But she wants Mercuria. So again, if you're not going to get Mercuria, then you really shouldn't get Argus. Because, like, that's her, like, best friend, pretty much.
We share the same dream to a brighter future for everyone.
And there's a lot of characters now that want higher level cards, which is nice. You know, it feels good.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. Regaining control of our bodies.
Yeah, if you don't want Mercuria, then don't get Argus.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Did 6 really fall off compared to new supports?
Shine.
Well, so yes and no. So the new supports do a lot, but a lot of people don't like hearing this. The new supports are mainly made for their specific teams. And outside of those teams, some of them don't do as well. But like 6 is still universal, so it depends on like what you invested in, right? So like Tuesday is really, really, really good, but she wants to be in a debuff heavy team, specifically with poison, right? And or like, you know, poison, like she can be paired with like in a Soul Day, Jay, like they put on burns, like Jay's follow-up adds a lot of poison for her. She wants to be with Sotheby, even what's her name? I literally just forgot it. What is her name? Conjura, right? But would you replace 6 with Tuesday? No. But Tuesday can do a lot of damage compared to what 6 can do because she has her passive damage. So like it's, you know, it's kind of like it's kind of like in that situation, she's really, really good. Jay, burn team, obviously. Mercuria, she wants to be with characters that level up their cards. If you're not able to level up if you're not a character that benefits from having your cards leveled up, then you really don't want Mercuria. Like, it's plain and simple as that, because that's what she wants. She wants you to play high level cards, enable for her to get her stacks, and for her to have that consistency on her stacks. You really want. Who's the other character that dropped? Even Similwise has her own niche that she works with. Kanya, we already know about her. But yeah, so that's the thing on the supports. They're really, really good. Like, but in their specific situations. Like 6 can still be used. But a lot of these are more like Tuesday, like Argus, Mercuria. They're more like supports that also do some damage, right? Like they all do damage. Even Jay has been put into the support, like debuffer category, and he does damage. So, like they're all. It's not like they're like just dedicated to support like it kind of used to be. Jesus Poison Creed is another level of satisfaction. Should be good in Limbo or if you can, well, with the way that her Moxie works, you can get high Moxie on her. You can get her to detonate poison quickly, especially if you have Sotheby to get her to do damage without having to stack it for like multiple turns. It is possible. And then yes, you can give her the crit and you can make it work. But like some people might skip J because they didn't go into burn, which is totally understandable. Some people will probably skip Tuesday because they don't want to level up Sotheby, which is totally understandable.
I will remember this. Oh, please. I know how to use it. Keep up the pace. Regaining control
The trail
of our
was all
bodies.
too obvious.
And then Mercuria.
Started for too long.
Some people don't like her lack of consistency, which is totally understandable. Is there any character I don't have? Yes. On CN, there are 2 characters that I do not have.
As simple as you click.
Eternity and Centurion.
Journey to the cosmos. I will be watching you.
Don't miss the Texas.
By cupping in my I know how to use it. I am the waves in the ocean.
Do you think 2.2 will have an S+ unit to keep up revenue? I honestly think, guys,
Brighter future for
they need to stay away from that. Okay. It's been a few days since I last streamed, but like, and we have a lot of new people here. But like, hear me out. Okay. The last few characters were a little crazy. Okay. So let's look at the tier list.
the right of the
We
light.
are like-minded.
Let's see in. Okay. You got
Look,
people now who are like, if the character ain't up in this tier, I really don't want them, right? That's where a lot of people are, because you're free to play and you're like, well, I need to like get the strongest characters in the game. I can't really mess with like anything of specific types of teams or anything, right? And the thing is that they have to release characters that are like strong, of course, strong, obviously strong, but not like broken, because then it ruins their revenue. And for the reasons I say, like, if someone invested into Lucy and Winsong, if a DPS comes out that doesn't do as much damage as these 2, then you're not gonna get them. If a support don't come out doing more than your 6 or your Soul Day, or a healer doesn't come out doing more than your Tooth Fairy or your Vila, you're not gonna pull for them. So I really think that they're pulling these characters for specific niches to make more interesting pulls for people. Like really, really interesting pulls for people. And then eventually this like these S+ tier characters will start to die down, right? And then they'll release them more like on rare occasions, versus when it felt like at the beginning of the game, well, like at the start, they felt like they were just dropping all of these crazy characters. Like, for these 2 to be passed up, well, mainly Winsong. For Winsong as a normal limited character, for her to be passed up, she would just have to be crept by, like, some ridiculous DPS. And same thing as Lucy with her being a chameleon. They really messed up by making them so strong. Like, it's just going to hurt their sales overall. Like, most people are just gonna wait. Yo, what's good? What's good? Yeah, like it's stuff like that, right? Like making characters for those specific teams is what will really
let us have a fair fight.
get people to summon again. But just making a universally strong character, like, it's not gonna work.
Listen,
Like, it's not gonna work.
sharp fangs. Oh, don't stare at it for
People
too
are
long.
holding on to their pulls. After having to pull back to back to back, people holding on, man.
You're a hard. Guns loaded.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Don't waste my time.
Look. Bang, bang.
Don't mess with Texas.
Like up in the waves. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. Would you care to lie down?
Don't waste my time.
Journey to the cosmos.
So, trying to do something new.
You're a hard nut to crack.
To the right, to the right.
I admire your courage.
This'll help. Keep up the pace.
Okay.
Look.
We almost have 700 pulls. Jesus. Switch niche gameplay style you think is next since Poison Burn upgrading cards are done? So there's a couple of niches we have. So we still have stun related teams like days and stuff like that. You could literally do Epic 7 has this with a character called Specimen Says, I think his name, where he gets bonus damage on characters that are stunned, right? You could have a character like that. You still have Frozen. You still have position type characters, and not like position swapping like with what is his name?
I admire your courage.
A simple arcane trick.
I forget his name.
Sharp fang.
Pioneer.
Trail was all too
Like
rough
with
here.
Pioneer, right? You have characters who do position swapping like Pioneer. You could still go into that team. You have there was one more.
Please, I know how to.
There was one more character.
I
Oh,
am the waves
Similwise.
in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
With bruiser style characters, like characters who want to be at low
Don't
health.
waste my time.
We don't have a lot of characters that really benefit from Similwise. I don't really consider August because it's different. I consider that a different playstyle because August and
Regaining control.
like August wouldn't go with Pioneer because if you swap their position, you know, like that could, I haven't even tested it, but like that would just move them around. Like, cause August is start, like once you start the battle, like his buff goes in, but like it's position based. Channeling is still there.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars.
I don't even
in
have
the
Shemaine, but
sky.
I'm really hoping he gets his skin. It's the only early event character with that one.
You can run.
Yeah, him and Babel don't have a skin.
Don't waste my time.
Weak hiding spot. You're a hard nut to crack.
Yeah, but I think they're kind of going away with like not completely, but I think for one thing, like a Flatus doesn't really matter in their game. The way that they've made these characters, they've made a Flatus like not even be a thing people worry about. But like the theme of the characters, I wish they would stick like primarily to that, and they kind of do, right? Like most star characters have crit involved. Most beast characters want to ult, right? Most plant characters want to do a debuff of some sort or be involved with poison, and most mineral characters have their own sort of buffs and sustain, right? But mainly, like mineral characters want a lot of like different types of buffs that they cast to put on themselves. But ever since they got rid of, the reason why I'm like, it might not happen, is because when they got rid of the old Utu, which was really like about having, the old Utu was really about having like characters in those specific Afflatuses, like it doesn't, like it kind of made me think they were going away from that by trying to categorize characters, even though like that was one of the most like fun things, but
Let us have a fair fight. Good luck.
I admire your courage.
Arcane flick. This'll help. Keep up the pace. Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
Miss Babel is probably the least popular 6-star.
Guns loaded. Trail
Yeah.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Don't waste my time.
Like, there's not really a need for shielders outside of like the roguelike, because most people just use it. Like, there's not a lot of content where you're fearing being like killed like that outside of like raid. Like maybe a limbo if you like it's giving you a hard time, but they haven't made a reason for people to like really stress out about like needing to use a shield. And there's no content that like specifically needs you to shield. So yeah, they kind of killed people's like reason to ever get a shield character. Jay is lucky because like his shield at least needs to be up, that way he can do anything with his follow-up.
I know how to use it. Didn't see that coming, did you? Look. This'll help.
Oh, the new Utu, like, well, this Utu,
Now,
I
please. I know how to
don't like it because it took away from like the team building that it had before, in my opinion. Like, some people say they like it, but in my opinion, it took away some of the team building. And I know it adds something new. It was probably getting boring for some people, but like now it just feels extra. And like a lot of the cards, I don't even really like the synergy in them. I sometimes don't even find synergy in the cards.
Let us have a fair fight.
Trail's still
I
good.
admire your courage. I know how to use it.
The trail was all too obvious.
This'll help. Sharp fangs. Would you care to lie down?
Yeah, like J and Z still needs a skin before Marcus would get one.
Guns loaded.
Like J and Z, Gutien,
Ballistic Texas.
Shine.
Shemaine, and Babel
Look.
all don't have skins.
Fine. Calm down. I will remember to
Guns
sacrifice.
loaded.
For you and for us.
Weak hiding spot. The trail was all too obvious.
Marcus is best character in the game?
Arcane.
I don't know about that.
You can run, but you can't hide.
To a brighter future for everyone.
I think what Marcus, forgive me. I think what Marcus has going really good for her
Didn't see that.
is that she doesn't really have any build up to her kit. She kind of just starts off strong just based off of how many buffs you give her, right? If you use level 2 or higher cards, she's at consistent damage. Like, but the only thing is, like, for me, is that she's the type of character who really needs like Vila and Mercuria.
Your family
Like,
has to be kept here.
other characters that you would say like really need another,
I'm so
like they
sorry.
can still function like without them. Like Spathia without burn can still do a lot of crit, and she can still apply burn herself to give herself the 25% extra crit. You just won't get the extra damage on the ult, but everything else will still hit hard. Like, because I mean, I played Spathia plenty without Isolde. She was still working really well. Like Melania, Black Dwarf, like those are characters who, like, they can still function without specific buffers because they were made before all the characters at 1.6. You have Jancy herself, like she can function without specific characters. You have now Windsong without Vila, it still works. It's just not like it's just not as good because she just wants as much crit as possible.
Shine.
For you, Emperor. The trail was all too obvious.
You're awake. Your family asked me to get here. Please watch out. Back. I will remember
But
the sacrifice. To a brighter
yeah,
future.
once Marcus gets those characters that make her really good, then yeah, she's amazing. She just needs to get those characters that make her really good, which is crit.
Together, we are fearless.
I'm coming back to E7 for that badass skinny. I might do a little login. I'll tell my wife, because my wife still logs in. She doesn't really play. We log in every now and then to check the water, see what characters are out. One song without the tuning feels rough. Yeah, she feels like she's losing a lot of... She feels like a lot of her potential is gone. You can't get all those extra cards. I totally understand. Especially when you see what like she can do.
I admire your courage. I know how to use it.
Weak hide is fun.
Hard scale.
Don't miss the Texas.
Bang, bang.
Well, 2.1 was a side story. It was a side story. Like you can tell, you can tell it's a side story. It's filler, right? We're put it in anime terms. It was filler, right? And I think that happens a lot with the story. Like if you're big on the story, the characters involved, like if they don't grab you, then you're just like, I could go without these guys.
Everyone has the same destination. My apologies. I'm so sorry. I will remember. I admire your courage. Keep up the pace. Journey to the cosmos. For you, Emperor. I admire your courage. To a brighter future for everyone.
Yeah, but some people liked. You said finally got Nemo King today on my free course. Oh, I'm at the log in.
Together we are here for you, Emperor.
Log in every day, get free and 5 free email summons if 100 summon. You're gonna get it. Okay, I'll tell my wife.
Wake up in the morning. Oh, please. I know how to use it. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Let me update my epic right now. Matilda.
Bang, bang.
Matilda, the most elusive character in the game. Not even all the whales combined have her maxed out. almost can get my skin. I just gotta clear out this shop. We can do a mineral team. It's not really mineral. Let's bring in, let's get pickles. Let's get in the homie pickles. Yeah, they do like the Russian characters.
Is it my turn?
Hold on. The game freezes up. The emulator freezes up when you do the translation while it's in full screen for some reason. Good old Bluestacks.
Good. I just finished warming up.
But I think the Vila Wind song is pretty nice. The Tuesday
Keep up the pace.
The Tuesday Argus one was trying to be spooky, but I think 1.2 in terms of like creepy and spooky, having like the whole like Jason vibe was a little better
Don't worry.
than the Haunted Hotel. It just wasn't quite the same. I'll just say that.
In the palm of my hand.
It wasn't quite the same.
Thank you.
What's a good triple? Wait, what's a good P0 team to triple S All Cryptid and Global? So the problem with that raid is, for one, I don't think I triple S'd it until I got Kanye.
To a brighter future for everyone.
If you can, so if you have Marcus or anybody who is able, or if you have Marcus with 6 or Anan Lee or somebody who can like level up their cards, that is the biggest bet, because you get 20,000 damage of Genesis if you're able to, you know, get over 14 stacks. That's the main thing, is being able to consistently keep up with your stacks, as the boss does a lot of damage. And you can use Anan Lee, 6, or Yenny, Marcus, anybody who can level up their cards without having to do a lot of effort. And then you keep that up, and then make sure you count your stacks. Be below 8 and over 13. So you need to either have 7 or 14 on your stacks. Like you need to stay in, like, out of those.
We are here. Don't worry.
Well, without the new tuning, you're not gonna be able to beat that boss. with Windsong. Like, because I feel like your damage is gonna fall off pretty quickly, and you won't get up to 1.2 million. Not for a P0. After 30 turns, I feel like you're gonna fall flat. You could possibly. But I really feel like without the new tuning, you're missing out on, like, you got to think about, you're missing out on a lot of extra cards
Join with us, comrades.
without the new tuning.
I admire your courage.
Hold your breath.
Sharp fangs.
Would you care to lie down?
Because the 1.7 boss doesn't come back until 2.1
Time to stand
with
on
Argus.
your toes.
Argus does really well on that boss. Mercuria does really good on that boss because she can give everybody leveled up cards, and those count towards the passive on the boss. Yeah, the cryptid hits really hard.
Cheer up.
Cryptid hits really, really hard. It's crazy how hard he hits.
A simple arcane trick.
Press
Oh,
hold your
please.
breath.
I know how to use it. Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
All these moments.
Why did I just give that attack buff to Vila on auto?
I will be watching you.
It's like in 2 weeks, I think. It's after Windsong.
Mia.
It's after Windsong.
Rise, fall, and flourish.
Here goes auto.
Take a lead.
You must see your true self.
Oh, this is Calabano. It's KB. It's just her new skin. Yeah, you know her. She's just wearing a skin.
The puppy wishes to come along.
I will remember
please.
you.
I know how to use
Maintain
it.
balance.
Keep up the pace.
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
Take a lead.
Signal blocked.
All these moments.
Yeah, no, it's a really good skin.
Them into pieces.
It is a really good skin. I like it a lot.
The puppy
I admire
agreed
your
with your
courage.
decision.
Signal blocked.
Together, we are fearless.
Going up. Going up.
One breath, hold
A simple arcane
Oh, do I have my cards leveled up, but I don't
in
ult?
the palm of my hand.
That would've went perfect with Marcus and Argus.
All these moments.
bang bang.
I will remember the
That's the expensive stuff.
heart
Put your
scared.
shirt around Venus Parent and Global so I can get in the city. If you really want her, I don't know if you're free to play or not, but if you really want her, there is this,
Satellite
there is a
broadcasting.
selector in
A simple arcane trick.
Anniversary.
I know how to use it.
It
Hold
should
on.
be
Psychiatrist at
about
work.
$30,
Toes.
and it will allow you to get
I will be watching you.
characters from 1.5 before plus Getian. So Getien plus all the characters from 1.5 before you can get with the selector. Should be about $30. And that's when Anniversary comes out. That is the only time they've had a selector, but it's a paid one. Because I remember a lot of people throwing around the word selector, and people were getting excited, like, oh, we get a selector, we get this. Like, no, it's a paid selector that's being added to the shop.
I admire your courage.
I know how to use it.
Maintain balance.
Heart here.
Would you care to lie down?
Time is down.
That's why I say 1.0 to 1.5 plus Getien. Because once you say 1.6 without saying, like, let's say Joe, then people are like, whoa, what? And then, like, you know, nobody's trying to get a Yinny, so.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
But you can fail 50-50s and get her. Mine is P2 because I failed 2 50-50s and got her. So that is also that thing. Like, if you don't, like, if you can live without her, you can just always fail a 50-50. But I pull a lot more than most people, so, like, I have more chances to lose 50-50.
I will remember.
I know how to use it.
Keep up the
Those who don't have 6 and Tooth Fairy will benefit in that selector. Eh. I don't think you need 6 anymore. I think if you didn't get 6, I think you can do without 6. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think I said it when the selector came out. Like, you can do without 6 now. Because you can just, like, if you just started,
Take the lead.
you can just build into the upcoming niche teams and do just as well by just pulling the characters that are for those teams. I don't think 6 is a necessity really anymore.
I will remember.
Please, I know how to use it.
Sharp thing.
Because 6 is a character that gets replaced once.
I will be watching.
Like, he's a universal character, so once you get that character that's made specifically for your team, like, 6 kind of falls off.
Hold close. Maintain balance. All these
Is Kikanya a must pull? No. She's not a must pull. She's really only good with, like, hella investment or portraits. And, like, now she's a great character. She definitely belongs, like, at S or something like that. But she's only good with hard content. If you're not gonna push if you're not gonna push yourself into super hard content, then there's no reason to get her. Like, if you're satisfied with a triple S score on a raid, then you don't need Kikanya. If you're not gonna do the higher levels of roguelike difficulty, then you don't need Kikanya. If your account feels really strong and you don't have any survivability issues for, like, Limbo and other stuff, you don't need Kikanya. I love Kikanya, but I also like pushing myself because I spend into higher level content, and Kikanya is literally the only one who can protect me in certain content in the game. So that's why I like Kikanya. But when it comes to, when I have to be serious in giving people advice, my Kikanya is not the average Kikanya. My Kikanya has a lot of investment, which is why she looks really, really good. The average P0 Kikanya can help protect you, but is not as necessary. Argus is mainly a sub DPS. Can be DPS if you have the supports to support her. Like, if you have a Mercuria, if you have a Vila, and you can give her enough attack, she does really well. But Marcus and Argus can go on the same team together and also do really good damage. But Argus doesn't feel good with any other characters other than Marcus or Mercuria.
Don't stare at it for too
She
long.
just doesn't feel as good.
all in the palm of my hand.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, Semmelweis is in the selector. That's who I picked. I got the P1 Semmelweis.
I will
Um,
remember.
The
I
puppy
found that
agreed
that
with your decision.
was
Keep up the pace.
Time to stand
what I
on
wanted.
toes. All these moments.
clicks.
All in the palm of my
He
hand.
wants similar or gets in Switchy. Well, at the time, I was really excited for Semmelweis, and she's really strong. Her buff being like her buff is strong at P1, okay? But with it being low health, it made me have to really think who I want to put with her. Because like, if you get healed, then you ruin your buff.
Take a lead.
But she helps out with crit, because she does give a 15%, and then she also gives damage dealt. So she's able to buff damage dealt buffs, like she's able to do more than Getien. But you have to be, you really want to be, if you're a P1, you really want to be around 50%. You don't have to go any lower because you'll have a crazy buff. Right? So like, if we look at just for terms of calculation, if you do P1, it's 7.5% per 10. So if you're sitting at 50, that's going to be 37.5%, right? If you're sitting at 50, 37.5, and then if you add in just doing like a level 1 buff, you're going to be at 52% damage bonus. Well, no, I'm sorry. You get a 10% extra bonus if you're under the new blood, the character. So it'll be 25 plus the 37. You'll be at 62. Yeah, you'll be at 62. Wait, no. Yeah, 62. 37 plus 15. No, 37 plus 25. 62. So you'll be there. Not including if you star up this move. And the character gets extra crit rate too. So it's really, really strong. But you just have to be at a lower health. And of course, from that 62, you could probably have a higher, if you're just wanting to compare it to the 40%, then the character could be at like, what is that, 80% health and still have a really good buff. No, it's like 75. It's like 70%. If they're at 70% health, it'll still be better than Getien. But you just want to stay low. You don't want to be at full. That's the only thing. But she's still a really great. And pay mind, this is universal. This is a universal buff. But she buffs up like a specific character. So it's really good. Getien is still for specific characters, right? But that's one of the reasons why they put her down there, is because there's not as many characters that want to be with her. And for her to get like a better buff than Getien, she'd have to be lower. And they're not taking into account Portrait. But once you get P1 Semmelweis, it's a crazy buff. And it's going to be stronger than Getien, and it works for like all characters. You just want to be able to keep a low health. That's all. They just don't heal as much. There's a way to do it by just not healing your character as much. Which I know sounds crazy, but it can work. Can McCurry replace Vila as a support for Marcus or Winsong? Nah, because Vila is still a healer. So I got Marcus and Winsong, but I don't have Vila. Yeah, Vila gives a ridiculous amount of crit, and then when you're in Rosalka status, there's a lot of damage bonus. Mercuria doesn't replace Vila. Current team is Vila, Winsong, and Regulus. Is that good? Eventually you'll be dropping the Regulus off that, but it's good for right now. But like Vila only buffs up one person's crit, so like Regulus isn't really getting that extra. But you know, you could have also put Yo's good Slim. You could have also replaced Regulus with someone like 6 if you want to, just to give more support for Winsong. Let's use some. I was gonna use Semmelweis, but I was like, oh, I can. I think we'll just be overcapped on crit though. Yeah, no, I'm talking like, okay, so you don't have any other 6 stars? Well then, yeah, if that's what you got, that's what you got, you know? Use what you got. It was just the possibility. For the character that you have, since you have a mental heavy team, I would go for Mercuria, since you already have, since you could definitely fit her on your team.
Just tell me when you need the job done.
But like, Regulus kind of like falls off, unfortunately.
The moment is
I
right.
admire your courage.
Until the torch is lit.
Weak hide is fun.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
The moment of silence. The moment
This
of
is no
I will
ordinary
remember your
thing.
sacrifice.
We walk in long nights. Learn from silence.
A little surprise for you, Emperor.
Yeah, Melania can be helped out by Vila, since you have Vila.
Until the torch is lit.
You really don't, like, with your account, the only character that would seem like a decent one to pull literally is Mercuria. Other than that, your account really doesn't want anybody else.
The moment
I
of
admire
silence.
your we are
Well, you have
Certainly
Sotheby.
a choice.
You could go for Tuesday,
Jack Fane. Have I startled you?
but that's
Or
solely
you
up to you if you
fall?
like the poison. Because Tuesday Sotheby is a, oddly enough, it is a really strong team. Like, really strong. Okay, I need to, like, read what's going on here.
My duty lies with you.
Agreed. I will remember.
Is Mercuria a must-have for Argus?
Very well.
Heart here.
Like, I could technically say Mercuria is not a must-have, but I'd be capping. Because Argus is able to easily upgrade her cards and fits
Stay balanced.
with Mercuria very well. Very, very well. And then
Moment of silence.
Mercuria's ult leveling up the cards counts for
Together,
Argus's
we are here.
passives on her abilities, and she wants cards leveled up. So, like, again, you can do it, but I'd be lying if I said it's not a must pull. So, I wouldn't skip. I wouldn't skip, honestly. Mercuria and Lucy? Yeah, it's good.
Was certainly a choice.
Like, and then you can see what happens in 2.2. It's worth it to get anybody else.
For you, Emperor. Have I startled you?
Learn from silence.
Yo, what's good?
We share
I
this.
hope you like
I
a
will
splash of
remember my
red.
sacrifice. To a brighter future for everyone.
Close your eyes.
Also, for those of you who are new to the stream, new to the channel, Make sure you sub up. I'm seeing a lot of new people here. I'm glad that a lot more people are getting into. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of new faces in R99, so it feels good because I've been playing this for a long while, long time. We've been out here.
Agreed. Trails to the war.
Can't wait for Annie.
Certainly a choice.
Annie's gonna be fun.
Our victory
You guys
comes
get
in the tide of blood.
you guys get a chance to get a really strong character. And I think that's one of the best things. Like I think Lucy, regardless of like how strong she is, like meta and all that, if you're a new player, Lucy is such a crazy strong character for you to level up while you're like learning the game. It's crazy. Like you're gonna feel really powerful with Lucy if you're new. You're gonna be able to do a lot more content
Until the torch is
easier.
lit.
Rotten luck. Cheer up.
Yeah, they made Utu not so hard because some people weren't able to get the stage 30 and all that and get all the points they needed. It was really hard for some people because you gotta remember, like, you know, stuff like that eagle they had, what was it, DK with all the fair, like some of them were a little ridiculous for some people. They put all of that crazy stuff in the roguelike and took all the pressure of like having to do it at a specific time. And yeah, they just were like, hey, if you want to do try hard stuff, go to the roguelike. Yeah, once the roguelike comes out, the permanent mode, y'all get to climb up those difficulties. And then once you feel like you've mastered it, then in 2.1, they had the extra difficulty that's gonna whoop y'all up. Unless they somehow nerf it by the time it comes out and all the hype I built up is gone. Like, I hope they don't. I hope they make it difficult. Because, like, dude, it gives, oddly enough, I know some see it crazy, but it gives content for those who whale. That way, like, they can still feel like they want to play the game, because whales are important. All right, free to plays, you gotta understand, whales are important. There's literally no reason to bash a whale, because it's not like we compete in anything. There's literally no competitive content in R99. You should support the whales, okay? If you see a fellow whale, just make sure you say, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. Just make sure you speak to a whale. You never know how they feel. I'm thinking mineral. Let me see. Let me see. Mineral with.
Get away from me.
I'm thinking beast. Thinking mineral and beast.
That was certainly a choice.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
I see. Think we're getting another Blant. I hope not, bro. Well, we haven't had a strong DPS since Lucy, because I think they're trying to reel it back a little bit, because they went a little hard with DPS, and now they're just like, all right, let's just give them like some supports and stuff.
I will remember the
Those
sacrifice.
last was
Admire your
certainly a
courage.
choice.
They're like, maybe we went a little too
We are
crazy.
fearless. Our victory comes in a tide of blood. Heart scared.
Just like real diamonds. Just as I know. Just like real diamonds.
The moments
Agreed.
of
Trail's
utterance.
still warm.
Learn from silence.
Have I startled you?
Don't risk it, Texas.
Just like real diamonds.
I hope you like a splash of
Take some characters from the poster.
Silence.
No. I think it's gonna be. I think those are characters that are involved. I don't think we're getting 6 new, but there are new story characters. Because remember, they'll include like those NPCs at times. But yeah, the new people for story.
These are counterfeits.
You got Anjo, Lopera,
We share
Mr.
the
Duncan,
same
White
goals.
Rum, Igor, and Moldir. But
To a brighter future for everyone.
they're probably just regular NPCs. But regular NPCs can eventually become characters, so you never know.
Hide and spot.
A little
They can become
surprise.
people.
Trust me. It won't hurt.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Two hours that's an old man at 1.9.
Remember your sacrifice.
Mm.
You can
Okay.
run, but you can't hide.
Yeah, but I know I'm not gonna get my hopes up
You
for
Emperor.
y'all, in front of y'all.
Don't waste my time.
I don't want anybody getting excited for something that like most likely won't happen.
Time to
I admire your courage.
moment of
That was
utterance.
certainly a choice.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Keep up the pace. Huh. Very well.
Benefit from reading.
The first 2 mentioned are always 6 stars. Yes.
Greetings.
Trail's still
I
warm.
admire your courage.
Moment of utterance.
Weak hide and spot.
Heart scared. Huh. Very well.
Learn from silence.
Move away from me.
The moment of silence.
Going
The
slow was
moment of
certainly a
utterance.
choice.
Until the torch is lit.
Trust me. It
Don't
won't hurt.
risk it, Texas.
Benefit from reading.
I hope you like
I admire your courage.
That was certainly a choice.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Together, we are fearless.
Yo, Enigma
Our
2.3.
victory comes
Oh
in
my
a tide
god,
of
y'all
blood.
still stuck on that. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that.
Wish I will remember
Intellect, I could see intellect since they started dropping spirit like no one's business.
for everyone.
But like, yeah, So I'd put my bet in for something like intellect, beast, mineral. Since it's gonna be like a jungly area, I feel like beast just thematically
Learn from
fits.
silence.
That's why I'm saying beast. They could obviously not, but
Rotten luck.
Time to count the moments of
Agreed, I
silence.
admire your courage.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored. We walk in long nights.
Have I startled you? Together, we are fearless.
You're a hard nut to crack.
The moment
I
of
will
the
remember
balance.
your sacrifice.
We walk in long nights.
Sharp face. A little surprise.
might release a Lucy support. A Lucy support. Lucy don't need no support. They don't need to do anything to buff up Lucy. She is already strong.
Greetings.
Like releasing Lucy
I will
before would
remember
be
your sacrifice.
wild.
Keep up the pace.
Very well.
I'd be like, yo, what are y'all doing with this game?
Cheer up.
Rotten luck.
Like a character that gives like electricity?
That's all
Stay
you
balanced.
got.
Like, no.
Time to check my calculations.
What'd you think about this?
The moment.
Like if you're not sold on Lucy, then like you just don't like Lucy. If there's something in Lucy's kit that doesn't make you want to summon her,
Don't worry.
then getting a support isn't gonna like convince you.
Don't worry.
Like I feel like it's like either you like her or you
A
don't.
little surprise. Are you irrational numbers? Intersect
Stay
and
balanced.
divide.
Rotten luck. I hope you like
I
the
admire
flash of
your
red.
courage. I will remember your sacrifice.
Close your eyes. It will all be
Who needs
over.
healing when the enemy's already dead? So true.
Until the torch is lit.
For the good of all. Sharp face.
Rotten luck.
Rational.
Ooh, I think Vila's having trouble.
You've got guts.
Uh-huh. Don't worry.
Okay, this is awkward.
Is that all you got?
This is awkward.
Greetings. Gun is loaded. That was certainly a choice.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Agreed. The trail was all too obvious. Very well.
Sharp face. A little surprise.
Stay balanced.
Guts.
This is a lore accurate J.
Are you irrational numbers? Cheer up.
What'd you think about this?
Okay, first off, that heal was ridiculous.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Moment of utterance.
Trail's tough is certainly a choice. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Jay with 37 is
From reading.
actually crazy.
You're a hard nut to crack.
Stay balanced.
Rotten luck. Don't worry. Trust me. It won't hurt. You got guts. Don't mess with Texas.
Stay balanced.
Oh my god.
Stay balanced.
Don't worry. Cheer up.
Let me build an actual real team. And perfect. We got the TTT skin.
Hello. No. Come back here. Hello.
Okay. See. We'll have Argus, Marcus, Vila, and Soda. Or at least if I can translate these cards real quick. Counter attack. So this one I can't ult. Is this made for Argus? None of these feel good. Okay. A Joe card. None of these fit. Sorry, I'm going through these because I have to translate every single one of them. And they're just... None of them are really, like... Okay, so this is a healing card. So we're gonna give that to her. Hold on one second. Okay. Oh wow, y'all been typing. I've been trying to do this. Combos daily, we need immediately. Stole a P5 Lucy to do that too. I don't want to use P5 Lucy. Well, you can borrow a P5. You can borrow a P5 Lucy.
So free.
My forge, my rules.
Like how long do you do a subscribe check?
I tried hoping ingredients this time.
Well, I just got it. Well, I got a someone subscribed like an hour ago. Are you talking about my subscriptions like on my YouTube, like my total sub count?
What should I
Dark
do?
blade.
What's this?
So every scene they're running Joe, right? And probably be the new True Limited. Yeah, I don't know because like,
It seems to be mixed up.
are you really gonna like the only people who are gonna pull for J and Z are those who didn't get her? And like the thing is like she doesn't.
You really do that to a poor little man.
By the time seeing Y gets here, she's not even gonna look that great. Oh, how often do I do it? I usually have a bot, but I don't have a bot. So, but y'all are more than welcome to. I need to start making mods, anyways.
Easier to fight here than a back alley.
I gotta go and look up
So free.
my old live streams to get my P0 Lucy, so I can get that P0 content going.
What's this? What should I do?
Sharp blade.
See, Jay's really fun. I like Jay a lot.
The real troublemaker of a guest, aren't
Woo! The 1.9 packs cheap? For the most part, like they're around the same price. The difference is, no, I'm not getting. I'm getting P0 Lucy. There's really no reason to. There's no reason to go that crazy. The. I'm not trying to say. I'll actually stream those pulls. I have pulls saved up. The words. Gather them, please. I just lost everything. I literally just lost everything.
I haven't seen.
The main value pack, there we go. The main value pack, the 1.9 selector, and then like your usual monthly stuff. They will have an anniversary pack. I'll have to go back and look and see what the shop had. But most of those packs are gonna be pulls, and then they add some that add like a lot more mats. In 2.0, they started adding more packs to buy mats, which is what me as somebody who summons every character, I find a lot of value in that, because I'm usually like spending tons and tons and tons of stamina on a lot of these characters. But yeah, if you're a light spender. Oh, and double gems come back too. Double gems come back, so that's great. If you're trying to do something. Am I gonna P5 Lucy? No.
What you think about this?
Not at all. No, 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 no. It doesn't make sense.
Sharp blade.
Like, I can already show y'all P5. There's no reason to show it again. You know? It's gonna be the same thing. Nothing new. It's just gonna be with like a weaker account, I guess. Oh, on CN? Yeah, mine is definitely P5. It was the worst pulls I've ever done for honey. 400 pulls for that crap.
Easier to fight here than a back alley.
Yeah, the Assaulted skin is pretty good.
Time to heat up the forge.
So free. The ingredients don't believe me.
I'm an artist with steel.
Sadly, these are counterfeits. Bravo! Sadly, these are counterfeits.
What's this?
Sharp blade.
What should I sing? It's for your sake.
What you think about this?
It's such a soothing voice. You know? Like, it's so soothing.
So
Time to heat up the forge.
so free.
My forge, my rules.
At your service.
Oh, you got Windsong Cheat? Yeah, that's always the best.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Okay. We're gonna get a rerun on that Joe 37 team. Although I'm gonna have to switch the team around.
Sharp blade.
So untamed. So free.
My turn.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Is Tuesday good with Joe? So funny enough, every time that Joe follows up, he is able to proc the poison, so it counts as a debuff for her passive, where you have a 50% chance to add a stack of poison. It actually works. So Jay is really
Why
good.
don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
To be yours alone.
Is it like worth to like pull Jay just for Tuesday? No, but if you so happen to have Jay, he can add a lot of poison. Not the best. Obviously, the best poison user is Sotheby. But Jay adds more poison than what Jessica can do. So, there's that. Which is sad.
Easier to find
Like,
here than a back alley.
it's crazy that Jay can apply more poison than Jessica.
So free.
My forge, my
I don't think we're breaking the shield.
Don't let go.
Are you a rational number?
What you think about this?
Yo, actually, we're doing tons of damage. This is actually going great. Yo, follow up then. Okay. Come on, Jay. You gotta.
Body's all natural.
Oh my god! Dude, come on. No way. No way. No. 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 What just happened? He just hit me with like 15 follow-ups.
Why'd you fall till every night? Why'd you fall till every night?
Not even close, bro.
To be yours alone.
He just hit me with so many follow-ups, bro.
And divide.
Oh my god.
Join with us, comrades.
It's fine.
I admire your courage.
This book? Oh, please. I know how to use
I
it.
will remember your
Or
sacrifice.
this book? Oh, don't stare at it for too long. Keep
I didn't want to cheat and use my
Time to turn
Kakanye, but I need to move on to the next round.
to read.
Hey, this body's all natural.
Cheer up.
Are you a rational numbers?
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Careful with the pages.
Guns loaded. Trail still warm.
A simple alchemy.
Even as Jay giving me the
I know how to
business,
use
bro.
it.
Like, you really.
It hurts.
Don't waste my time.
Didn't see that coming, did you? I will be watching you.
Like, he's like, oh, you think you could just bring your Jay and just follow and just hit a follow-up real quick.
Careful with the
Like,
pages.
man said, nah, bro. It don't work that way.
Cheer up.
This shield is ridiculous, bro.
We share the same dream.
What even
I
is
admire
this?
your courage.
Or this one. This book?
Oh my god. I don't have enough.
Brighter future for everyone. Sharp
hard.
Should I do something?
The thing is that the Genesis damage team, well, the burn poison team, did a little better because they can do Genesis damage. But we're getting it. Like, we'll beat them because we have Kakanya. I'm just gonna auto it.
Not even close, bro.
Time to check my calculation. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There's
nothing- There's nothing you can do against a Kakanya that's
I will remember
maxing out her empathy.
And now it's easier to understand.
Yeah, if they would have had a Soul Day on there, it would have been ridiculous. That's something the roguelike can do. I'm surprised I haven't seen it there. Oh, okay. Marcus just casually hit a 63k hit. Here, let's show off just a tad bit of Lucy. You know what? Hold on. I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to show off Lucy. Change my mind. Hold on. We'll put, in case that team fails, we're gonna put a Lucy team in the background. In case they like fail miserably. But we're gonna do a full burn team. Full on burn. Ulu included. I like how Auto is better at using skills now. Much better than most games. Auto. It's not perfect because there's like strategies and stuff that it can't account for, but it's still pretty good. Hey, CEO, when we get into Ulu, we deserve the 6-star Ulu. I don't know, man, because like that Ulu is a little too powerful. I don't know if I'm ready to release her, honestly. The power is gonna get abused.
Ready?
Time to heat up the
Should I
forest.
sing? So untamed. So free.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Then I found you. The show must go on.
We settled for Ulu. Yeah. I was like really trying to cope with her too. Don't worry. Like, because I didn't know that there was better for me out there. Hey Google. Show the camera. What's this girl doing? Tilda Soul is Goku. Tilda is pretty strong, bro. Imagine if we get P5 Matilda and make her broken. You know, it would be crazy
So free.
if you could get P5 Matilda
Artist of steel.
and then convert her into a 6-star. Just let us convert the character. Just give, if you're gonna make us wait 5 years, like literally 5 years for the character, just give us a 6-star at this point.
Let's go. What should I say? Ready? Yeah. Georgia. Look at your manners.
Try to accept it.
Georgia.
Time to heat up
Oh,
the
and
sharp
what
blade.
should I sing?
My turn. Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
And now for today's broadcast. Try to accept it. And now for today's
Oh, that's
broadcast.
annoying. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, all these follow-ups missing is annoying.
Become a vessel.
Time to heat up the forge.
Why'd you fall to Evelyn? Why'd you fall to Evelyn?
Oh, Meko, they've already
Don't stop. Don't stop. Lay.
8th Street style.
it's only mental. Yeah, that's right. This is one where only mental can hit them. So they've already implemented a buff for them. It's currently only in the raids.
Melt it down.
I had a video going over them, and then there's like a Reddit post in there. It was like I did that video like probably 2 weeks ago or so.
My forge, my
But several characters are getting buffs. I don't think it's. I think it's gonna make them more interesting. It's definitely not gonna make them crazy. Some of them actually are like really like S tier level buffs, and some of them are just kind of like,
Time to heat up the
that's
forge.
neat.
So
Feel it. Feel the
But yeah.
feeling of your heart.
There are several buffs.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Yeah. Like, there's buffs where, like, one of the buffs is like Lilia gets to convert crit rate to crit damage. Kalabana has higher scaling on her ult. Centurion gets more damage. Sotheby paired with Tuesday becomes an outright monster. Like, just a straight monster with how strong her buff was. Being able to apply all that poison. Like, she was doing like Windsong Lucy type damage on the
What should I say? Ready?
Sharp blade.
on the Abyss monster, the Hydra.
What'd you think about this? Time to heat up the forge.
Ready?
I'm an artist of steel.
Shower of sparks. Very well.
We have the most significant buff. I'd say probably
I must finish the song.
wait, hold on, let me think. 6 had a really crazy buff, like with being able to actually have more offensive buffs, and he got like up to 50% crit defense, and like I think it was like 40% reality and mental defense that he lowered. It was actually a really crazy buff. And then Gutsien gets up to 45% reality defense that he adds, and there's more damage on his follow-up. So he does 40% damage out and 45% reality. It was mainly the supports. Lilia was able to, based off her follow-ups, like stack up extra damage on her ult, so that one's pretty crazy DPS wise. It's not going to surpass Windsong, but it would make her decent. The for Beast team, well, for like ult teams, there was a Eagle, the Eagle Gutsien Desert Flannel Centurion team was really interesting. They were able to do quite a bit of damage as well. It's actually really, really interesting. Because Eagle, every time you ult, she did like a follow-up. Her ult would follow up. And that one was giving her a lot of damage as well. I wouldn't, like, because she's a 4-star, I wouldn't say it's going to make her S+ tier. But if she was a 6-star, that would have made her, like, really crazy character.
A sharp blade.
Oh, I'm ready. So free.
My turn.
Don't let go.
Yeah.
I must finish this one.
Not even close, bro.
Go. Ready. Go.
Time to heat up the forge.
The shower of sparks. Very well. A flame.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Look at all that burn. Oh god. Oh god. Please.
So much
Sharp
performance.
blade.
So untamed. So free.
Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
I'm an artist with steel.
Take my hand. Then I found you.
If we could get a burn healer, burn team would be pretty good. Follow-up healer? No, I'm tired of... Yes, everything in R99 is follow-up, but no, I'm so tired of follow-up, bro. Oh my god, everything is follow-up. Everybody does a follow-up. Ooh, it's a 37 buff. 37 stonks going up. It's like, oh my god, bro. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
A sharp blade.
Ready? So free.
My turn.
Whoa! Will you be my friends too? Make the future brighter. Whoa! Take a closer look. It hurts. Whoa!
Time to heat up the forge. A sharp blade. Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life? 8th Street style.
I think channel will definitely come back. Yo, come on. Don't y'all dare get taken out by this little August.
Time to heat up the forge.
So untamed. So free.
My forge, my rules.
The wheel of fortune. It hurts.
Thank you, Isolde. Like, what made you interested in playing R99? For me, it was gameplay. Gameplay caught my attention because of how interesting it was.
Easier to fight here than
It's
back
not
home.
really that profound of a thing. I'm gonna be real. I wasn't covering a game. The game was new. No one was really at the time talking about it, and it was turn-based. Characters look kind of cool, but you know, I'm a content creator, so like my reasons for starting it isn't the same. My reason for staying with it is because the characters are cool. But yeah. Character design is like one of the main things that keeps me. Like obviously, like it's been generous and really fun, stuff like that. But the characters have been cool.
Sharp blade.
One team. So free.
What'd you think about this?
Is she to well and seeing? What? It's not the reason why you stick with a game.
What should I
Time to
say?
heat up the forge.
Ready?
I'm an artist of steel.
Yeah!
The show
Not
must
even
go
close, bro.
on. Intentarlo de nuevo.
I will admit, playing those full price global prices
So much
ain't
performance.
what it's cracked up to be.
So free.
Feel it.
I like it
Feel
being
the
cheap.
beating of your heart.
Hold on real quick.
Why'd
beat
you
my dog.
fall till every night? To be yours
Why don't I
alone.
introduce the lady in my life?
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
The show must go on.
Made everyone P5 Southerly. What? No. I was really dedicated to the poison
Fair game.
at first. Oh, look at this. A mineral spadadilla.
A sharp blade.
Ready?
I wonder if she's going to delete me.
My turn.
Don't let go.
Oh. I didn't even see that Ulu. Okay, that heal was ridiculous. Whoa, she just changed forms into her skin.
Witness the moment of victory.
Nah, that's not fair. That's not fair. She just changed forms.
Time to heat up the forge.
What should I sing?
Don't stop. Don't
Eighth
stop.
Street style.
Fireworks.
Then I found you.
Dude.
With your manners. Moment of victory.
A sharp blade.
Ready?
Time to heat up the forge.
First off, this Ulu is like
I'm an
healing
artist of steel.
a ridiculous amount.
Ablaze.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
With your manners. Witness the moment of victory. With your manners.
There you go, Solde.
Go.
What should I sing?
Ready?
You show them.
So free. To be yours alone. Then I found you.
So much performance.
Sharp blade.
Ready? Feel it. Feel the beating of your heart.
Why'd you fall till every night? Why'd you fall till every night?
Is Mercuria good Worth it for a Marcus team or a skip? She's worth it for Marcus and Argus. Yes. If you're wanting to make your Marcus stronger,
The show must go on.
that's what you want to. What in the world is? Ulu doesn't have that type of attack.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt kicking Maine. Melt it down, forge it up.
How do you like that? Huh? Then I found you. Flip the switch.
Let's go, Spathodia.
Sharp blade.
Nice choice.
Nuke this little thing.
Witness the moment of victory.
My forge, my rules.
How do you like that? Huh?
Turned into a little spirit. Okay.
Ready? The shower of sparks. Yeah.
Follow up. Is it done? Are we finally done? Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Getting that Shemaine would have hurt. Getting that Shemaine would have hurt. He's supposed to be getting like a permanent buff. Alright, we've almost cleared out the whole shop.
The motel sign says free breakfast.
Okay. We got that. Let's... Oh, that was something new. I think I got everything I needed here. For the most part. Hold on. Last I was here. Yeah. I3. Let's go.
Thank you very much. How about increasing the research funding by 50%?
Alright. Next character to level up is Voyager. I'm actually out. Okay, so I need 6 and 6 of those. Literally right here. One of these days, I'm gonna use Voyager. Because Voyager got a buff that made her a DPS. I don't know why. I really don't know why they went all the way out and said, you know what? We're gonna make her a DPS. And y'all can't stop us. I would have tried to stop them. Because I don't know anyone who asked for it. I don't think there's anyone out there like, you know what we're missing? DPS Voyager.
Got a job for me? If you're looking for someone, just give me something they've used before. I'll find them.
If you're looking for someone, just give me something they've used before. I'll find them, partner. I can't take Argus serious sometimes. This is just such a Western voice. You know, you're hearing it, and you're like, is this real? Who's actually doing this voice? You know, me being here, living here in Texas, this isn't actually how people talk. We actually talk like regular folk. How does her psyche works? Give me a second here and I'll give you information on her psyche.
The motel sign says free breakfast, but I never prepare it. Our guests are never.
When I say there's her psyche. Wait. I need to make 4 of these. Easy. Easy work. You'd have 25. That is also easy.
The motel sign says free breakfast, but I never.
You know, 5K sharp, just like that. Okay. Okay. So her psyche gives crit. If the character uses a single spell, and its additional action, increase spell power by 12%. After using a single spell, crit damage is increased by 6% after 3 layers are added. Removes after and is removed after using a group spell. So this is for a single target character. And if you can do an additional action, you'll get extra strength. So like it can be used for a lot of different characters. Like if you're using single target, like you're giving crit, some stacking crit damage. Because I had thought about like Marcus, like it would be the cube to give for Marcus, but she has AoE, so it would remove the effect. Wouldn't really work. All right, let's go ahead and amp that up.
The motel sign says free.
The reason why I have so many is because I haven't used them in a while. Alex, did you buy the level up pack? Want to know how expensive at level max? I think I did. Talking about the level 80 pack. I can't even remember how much it was. Oh, well, I'm not 80 yet. It's about 70. I'm not 80 yet. It's gotta give me a little bit. I'll be 80 soon. I don't refresh stamina a lot. I only do it if I'm like pressured, but I haven't been pressured.
Got a job for me? If you're looking for someone.
Okay, so we're sitting at 65%. Let's see. All these make her more of a support. This one's probably her biggest bump. But it's not. Yeah, spell power, trauma bonus, and crit trauma. It's probably her biggest bump in damage. And then, like, if I upgrade her, she gets. Everything gets. Oh. She gets seasonal upgrades. Her I2 skin is like really good. Alright, let's try her in her raid real quick. Yeah, Argus didn't get one. Argus, not Argus, but Medpoc. Medpoc didn't get. Not all the characters got a buff, but maybe they felt like Medpoc was fine. This is full DPS Argus.
Let us have a fair fight.
Guns loaded.
I admire your courage.
The trail was all too obvious.
This will help.
I do like that Argus can do damage every turn too.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Don't worry.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. I will remember your sacrifice. A simple arcane trick. Would you care to lie down?
Fine.
For the good of all.
And yo, those of you who are here, make sure to sub up to the stream. I'd really appreciate it. And sub up to the channel while enjoying the stream. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get
We share the same dream.
a crit buff going.
We share the same dream. I will remember your sacrifice.
Trail still warm.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. To a brighter future for everyone. Keep up the pace.
We've had this fun.
Bang, bang.
Oh, that's good damage. That's good damage right there.
By cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. By cupping the moon in the palm of my hand.
Guns loaded. trail's still warm.
You're right. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Don't mess with Texas. Don't waste my time.
Look. Look at that.
Guns loaded.
A simple arcane click.
Trail's still warm.
You're right.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
There we go. First our
Don't stay for too
card.
long.
Journey to the cosmos.
I will be watching you.
And bow.
Look at that. They cut me a name in the palm of my hand.
Now presenting Binglasmere.
You're right.
Now presenting Binglasmere.
Always hit my mark.
I admire your courage.
Regaining control of our
You
bodies.
must see your true self.
You can run, but you can't hide.
For you and for us.
Here we go.
They cut me a name in
This.
the palm of my hand.
I will
Yes.
remember your sacrifice.
Mm,
A simple arcane
Yes.
click.
Guns
Nah.
loaded.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Sharp fang. Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Ooh. Trail's still
Refresh
warm.
buff.
You're right.
I admire your courage. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
should be 3-star.
The trail was all too obvious.
Look.
So I didn't expect Argus to even have follow-up. I thought she was gonna be like Spath, where she does pure ult damage. I mean that does make sense. Like with the way that her ult was looking when we were looking at her, we're just like, okay, she's gonna be an ult burst character. I didn't expect her to necessarily be supportive until he put her kid out, and then I was like, oh, okay. Like it threw me for a loop.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
Look at that.
A simple arcane click.
But I mean, they've kind of thrown us off with a lot of different characters, honestly. Like sometimes I just be like, dang, I just don't know this. I don't know this game like I thought I did.
Would you care to lie down? right.
I always get my hair still warm.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. Journey to the cosmos.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Yo. Yo. This damage is nasty.
Bang, bang. Don't worry. Now presenting the cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. I will remember your sacrifice.
Guns loaded.
You must see your true self.
Set
I
that
am
for
the
me.
waves
Thank
in
you.
the ocean and the stars in the sky. Sharp fangs.
Don't mess with Texas. Time to get to business.
To the left. To the right. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Business.
To the left. To the right.
How's ya?
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
Weak hide is fine.
Regaining control of our bot line.
Gosh. Just an extra card, all that damage.
Off my head.
For just using a simple extra card.
Cheer up. I cup in the moon in the palm of my hand. I admire your courage.
Guns loaded.
I will remember your sacrifice. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. Keep up the pace.
The trail was all too obvious.
For the good of all.
That's all you got.
We share the same dream.
Let's see.
I always hit my mark.
A simple arcane trick. We share the same dream. Oh, please. I know how to use it. To the left.
There we go. Good start.
To a brighter future for everyone.
Yeah, my Kakanya has over 20,000 health. So you really need
Journey to the
a healer to get her. Well, and yeah, Marcus versus Argus. I just like at first I wasn't convinced with like oh god, I'm maxed out. At first I wasn't convinced with Argus But like after seeing more, I'm like, okay, this character's pretty cool.
A simple arcane flick. Oh please, I know how to use it.
I always hit my mark.
I will remember your sacrifice. Oh, don't stare at it for too long. I will be watching you.
You can run, but you can't hide.
For you and for us.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry.
The amount of damage I think this did was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous. What do you think about the team in other raids? The only one it'll work in is like the Isolde one. It's a straight up single target raid. It won't work. Like this one is a raid that wants AoE. It's not gonna work in this one. And then Hydra, it's a Genesis, wouldn't really work in this one. Like this one is perfect for like J. Like if you do, but like yeah, Argus is actually, I'll show you.
Join with us, comrades. To the right.
No, it's not even really worth to do, but
Trail's still warm.
I will remember your sacrifice. Oh please, I know how to use it.
Regaining control of our bodies.
Weak hide is fun.
Sharp fangs. Hold on.
because if you were to just use Lucy, you would beat this raid a lot easier.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. To the left. To the right.
Guns loaded.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. This will help. Shine.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not a perfect team. There's weaknesses. It's like if you do
Wow. So many things I haven't seen.
Oh please, I know how to use it.
My child. This way, please.
Sharp blade.
Oh,
some
don't
silly
stare at it for too
AoE
long.
team.
At your service.
I haven't done a stream in a while.
My forge, my rules.
You really do that to a poor little maid? You really do that to a poor little maid? You really do that to a poor little maid?
Time to heat up the forge.
But,
A sharp blade.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
8th Street style.
This boss oddly like takes himself out.
What you think about this?
All his Genesis damage. Alright, perfect. Now let's stack some poisons.
Your room for this way, please. What's that?
A simple arcane trick.
Knock, knock. Room service. You're waking it.
Bang, bang.
What's this?
Oh, please. I
Time
know
to
how
heat
to
up the
use
forge.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? I tripled the ingredients this time.
Would you care to lie down?
Oh yeah, when I went out, I was faded. That was a good time. I was with family.
Really do that to a poor little maid.
Straight chill. Player I want to invest into a team that is able to work in most and all content. Do you recommend Lucy? I'd say Lucy is a stronger bet. Poison team is cool, but as soon as you go against a team that like stops you from doing poison,
This way,
then
please.
your team is useless.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt-kicking Maine. Time to heat up the forge.
I know what this is. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Melt it down, forge it up.
That's it.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
This is the gift. Well prepared for you. This way, please. What's this?
Sharp blade.
A simple arcane trick.
It's for your safety. I tripled the ingredients this time.
What you think about this?
I will be watching you.
All right, now I can actually stack poisons.
Not even close, bro.
Your room is ready.
Increase the Genesis damage that he takes.
This way, please. Your room is ready. This is my best formula. You're waking.
But like, if you're trying to build one team,
Room
that's what I was saying, Haru. Getting someone like Lucy with the fact that she's like a whole chameleon is gonna be your best bet.
A real
Because then
troublemaker of a
you're
guest, aren't you?
investing into her,
Ingredients store owner said it was
and
so
she's gonna give
effective.
you
Please believe me.
exactly what you want.
Time to heat up the forge.
Oh, please. I know how
Sharp
to use
blade.
it. A simple arcane. Oh, please. I know how to use it. Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
I'm an artist of steel.
I can just get a follow up.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Follow.
Time to heat up the forge.
This way, please. A simple arcane trick.
Yeah,
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my
no
life?
problem. Yeah, Genesis damage is cool, but it's really only useful like on enemies that have ridiculous defense and stuff like that. Like it's like Hydra and then like super high level of content. It's not really that crazy. It just looks fun, but it's not all that.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. This way, please.
Sharp blade.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Now Tuesday, her like whole Moxie storage that she has is really useful. Like
The real troublemaker of a
like
game
all this
started.
Moxie, I can store Moxie without having to worry about like the ults and stuff like that. The only reason I'm holding Kakanya is because I only use her ult when I'm in risk of dying. We're still good. The boss hasn't really clapped us yet.
My child, your room is ready, dear.
Time to heat up the. You're on a ride to the corner of butt kicking Maine.
You're waking. Knock, knock. Room service.
What you think about this? Melt it down, forge it up.
My child.
Time to heat up the sharp blade.
What's that?
It's for your safety.
Backing up poisons. I'm hoping that he can hit me, but
My forge.
we're actually just kind of taking him out so bad. He hasn't really hit me to use J as much as I want. And we're stacking those poisons.
Now presenting Bingler's Mirror.
Alright, let's go ahead and get...
Now presenting Bingler's Mirror.
You're on a ride to the corner of
I
butt
know
kicking
what.
Maine.
What's this? You must see your true self.
Melt it down, forge it up.
Now we're starting to do like
This is the gift.
no
Now
damage.
surprise for you. The ingredient store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me.
Right, so we just procced all of that poison. But see, like, the poison does more, obviously, against, like, Hydra. On Hydra, that's where I was seeing, like, really ridiculous
Sharp blade.
numbers.
Time to heat up the forge.
Aside from, like, Hydra, it's kind of, like, normal, like, damage. Nothing, like, crazy. Like, with a team of all, technically, like, supports, we're sitting at, like, 1 million, 15, like, 14.
I'm an artist of steel.
Well, there's so many team synergies now. Like the AI would have to know the exact like team that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the AI does the best it can, tries to make the smartest decision, but like some people have like real specific teams, and I think it's just like impossible for the AI to like really adapt to that, you know? Like if you don't have the same cookie cutter team as like what everyone else would have, like I was thinking about that the other day, like how is a system like that supposed to imitate when there's like infinite possibilities of what people can do? And I know that's what AI is for, but truly everything is different for some people, because like it might use a character that has like better stats than the other, so therefore it's gonna buff one up. Like if you have one character, like technically my Kikanya to the system is like my most invested character, so they're like, oh, this must be his DPS, but it's actually my tank. So then they would have that character do everything when like that's not exactly what I want, right? There's a lot of variables that happen. I think it would just be more effort than necessary to make it all work.
Sharp blade.
I think it does fine, but honestly, in most gachas, the rule for auto is really like once your count is strong enough to do auto, like then you're really good. Like some people can't do auto because their accounts just aren't strong enough to be able to make up for those mistakes.
Not even close, bro.
Ooh.
I know what this is.
Simple arcane flick.
At your service. I tripled the ingredients this time. This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
There we go.
Time to heat up the forge.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
This way, my child.
What'd you think about this?
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
It's for your sake. Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
This body's all natural.
This.
Dear. This way, please.
Oh, here we go.
What's that? Your room is ready.
Now presenting Binglasmere.
Your room is ready, dear. What's this?
A sharp blade.
You must see your true self.
Knock, knock. Room service.
My turn.
Shield.
What's that?
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
My child, this way, please.
Would you care to lie down?
At your service. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. Can't really do that to a poor little maid.
up the forge. A sharp blade.
I think this. I don't think this is the so with the bow. I think that's why we're.
8th Street style. I'm an artist with steel.
This is the gift, well prepared for you.
Really do that to open everything they need. Really do that to open everything they need.
Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
We're still doing decent. All the Genesis games. Still doing really good. Tuesday's Cute makes me hope Crit Jessica is real. Crit Jessica.
Your room is ready, dear.
The thing about Crit Jessica is that Jessica doesn't scale well with Tuesday and all of the poison that she puts. Like, you only need 2 stacks of poison for Jessica to hit that, and even with her poison damage, it's just not that impressive, unfortunately. Like, Jessica's just better off just using like Gutsy In and a Soul Day to have the Blasphemer of Night. Like, you can do it, it's just not that impressive. And then it makes her
Time to heat up the forge.
Oh please, I know how to
I don't know, it makes for a weird playstyle. Yeah, Jessica buffed soon, and she could scale better with poison whenever they do the buff rounds characters. Yeah. I think that's what she needs. She needs a better round of buffs.
Sharp blade.
What's this?
Now presenting Binglasmere. It's for your safety.
8th Street style.
You must see your true self.
Jesus.
Time to heat up the
This
forge.
way, please.
You're on a ride to the corner of butt kicking Maine.
A simple arcane flick.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
At your service.
Melt it down, forge it up.
No, because that further, because all that's gonna do is push like newer players away if they make raids harder. They made another raid mode that's a little bit more difficult with the boss having an ult and stuff like that. I think that's what they have to do. I don't think they're gonna add on to the rewards. Just gonna allow you to get more. Oh, snap. She just got hit too hard.
A sharp blade.
Oh please, I know how to use it.
That's
A
interesting.
simple arcane flick.
My turn.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Hold on, psychiatrist at work.
But yeah, technically for most people, after 850, it's a waste of time. If anything, it just makes you feel better about being able to get like max damage, I
Heat up the
guess.
forge.
My child, you must see your true self.
I'm an artist with steel.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
But for CN, it does make raids kind of a joke, and the raids have been easier. They've been way easier. Like this boss with AoE is an easy triple S. Very easy triple S. Bro. This dude is just nuking me. What is going on?
I know how to use it. Would you care to lie down?
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Now presenting the
Sharp blade.
You must see your true self.
My turn. You're on a ride to the
single
corner of
arcane
butt
flick.
kicking Maine. Melt it down, forge it up.
Oh, poor Jay.
I will be watching you.
Jesus. Yeah. Kanye definitely had her chance to be up there. No, I spend money. That's why I do. The Kanye,
Welcome.
my Kanye is welled
Didn't
out.
need to knock. I saw you.
The new buff raids are here, and you can get it with the new characters. The new buff raid characters. So if you do, like, let's say you do Hydra, and you go to this one, Breaking Catastrophe mode, it'll give you P2 of the characters that are buffed, right? So you could use a full team of the buffed characters, but the final boss there, the Bellows one, he's really simple. He's a really simple boss. But how long have I been streaming for? Streaming for about 3 hours. I think it's a good spot to stop. I will stream again, guys, don't worry, and we'll talk more about Anniversary. I'll try to drop a video of some of my Lucy gameplay from back in the past, so about 14 days. So stay tuned there. Make sure to sub up to the channel, and I will catch you guys later. You can join my Discord. We have tons of people in there that still play, still active, so make sure to join up. Anyways, you lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.